Hello and welcome to the Discover History YouTube channel, and this afternoon we're going to give you a Monday mystery because obviously it's a Monday and history is full of all sorts of mysterious objects or unidentifiable objects at first observance as such, really. So the item I have today is actually part of a pair, so you will never see one on its own. They're always seen as a pair. And these items are actually relatively small and made of bronze. However, saying that, they can actually be produced in all sorts of metals. I've not really seen one made out of iron, but you do see them, for example, made out of things such as gold or silver. And they were very precious items, but for everyday use or for every member of the lower classes as such, really, they were usually made out of things like bronze, really. So I'll show you the items and I want you to tell me what they are, but this time not just what they are, but more importantly what period in history they're from, because you might just say one comment and yes, that is what it is. However, what particular period is it from? Or maybe you want to give us a little bit more detail and tell us exactly how they're used. So the item is this. So we have two of them because, as I said, they come as a pair. So what are these objects? So these are made out of bronze, as I said. And like I said, they can be made out of different metals. You will notice they're pretty decorated. They're pretty much always decorated. Very rarely will you find one without decoration on. And the decoration can be all sorts. Sometimes you get literally lines in patterns like this one. And sometimes you will also find on there things like animals or even mythical animals, which is a bit of a clue there, really. Some of them have cutouts on them, so some of them are actually cut individually into the metalwork as well. However, this one is a solid one, and like I said, is a pair. So these are pretty solid things, really. But like I said, sometimes they're cut out, and like I said, the decoration on them is usually more elaborate than what we have here, really. So what are they? So are these tiny little shields for children to play with? For example, that would fit into a child's hand, for example, and they may have a little wooden sword and they practice with these things. Is it armor plating for a mouse? In case you have a pet mouse and you don't want it getting caught in some form of a trap. So this is like a back plate for a mouse and you can wear it and run around with it on. Or is it something else, basically? Now, we do find them in the archaeological record. They are usually found with a missing bit, and the missing bit is what's on the other side. So that is the detail for the other side, and the missing bit is usually the bit that goes down the middle, and that's because the middle bit is usually made out of iron. So that usually rots away, it corrodes away in the ground, so just leaving these very strange domed pieces of metal, be it made out of bronze, copper, or gold or silver even. So what are those items? So as always, you can comment on here, so let us know what they are, and more importantly what period they're from, or maybe you even know how they are used specifically. But if you don't want to comment on here on YouTube, remember this video will get shared on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and you can also comment on there. And if you want to, share them, retweet them. Let's get people talking about these mystery objects, because we have to start somewhere. We find an object and then you have to narrow down what actually is it. So Monday mystery today, what are these? Let us know. Stay safe, stay in, and more importantly, see you tomorrow with the answer. Bye.